नमस्ते प्रणाम गीता ध्यान ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Partha, the ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O Goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters, O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the 18th adhyay of Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. And Sri Krishna has very nicely shared with us, brought to our notice, brought to our understanding the oneness of jnana and bhakti. The spiritual aspirant, the sadhaka who has got that Brahma jnana, Sri Krishna says that sadhaka becomes a great bhakta in fact. He becomes a Brahma bhakta for that matter. The Brahma jnani becomes Brahma bhakta. And Sri Krishna has told this Brahma Bhutaha, who has realized the Brahman, who has become one with the Brahman, who has become serene-minded, who has stopped, abandoned grieving over things he doesn't have, who has stopped aspiring for anything, no desires. This Brahma Bhutaha, he attains supreme devotion for me. This Brahma Jnani attains supreme bhakti for me, the outstanding devotion for me. And then what happens of such a bhakta? Sri Krishna says, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyashchami tattvataha yavyanyashchasmi tattvataha asmi tattvataha yavan bhaktya mam abhijanati. The devotee who knows me in entirety, who knows me thoroughly, who just doesn't know me superficially, not just bits and pieces about me, but thoroughly, in truth, the wholesome Lord, one who knows that devotee. Tato mam tattvato jnatva, thus having known to me in totality, thus having known to me fully, thus having known to me in truth, what happens to that person? That vishate tadanantaram. Thereafter, this devotee, the jnani who is also a great devotee, Sri Krishna says, he enters me. He becomes one with me. Vishate, he just becomes one with me. He enters into me thereafter. So see the greatness of this, the process that Sri Krishna has described. First, there was an ordinary person, became a sadhaka, became acquiring all those positive traits by discarding the unwanted qualities, by abandoning all those qualities which were hampering, which were the obstacles on this path. Getting rid of all those obstacles, the obstacles of ahankara, balam, darpam, krodham. Now his fellow is one and one with the Lord. Now he has fully understood the Lord. He has got entire knowledge of what is this Brahman. And through that knowledge, this aspirant, this sadhaka has developed great devotion for the Lord. And Sri Krishna says, through that devotion, now this fellow is knowing me all through. I cannot hide anything from this sadhaka. I cannot hide anything from this spiritual aspirant. I cannot hide anything from this yogi. He knows me through and through. With that particular gain, with that particular evolution, this fellow was nowhere in the beginning. Now he has come to know everything about the Lord. He has got all the knowledge. He has got all the devotion. And now he can see through the Lord, through and through. Me and my Lord are one. So once that stage comes, now what happens? Sri Krishna says, then this sadhaka will perform everything for my sake. Because now there is nothing else in this creation for him. There is no creation for this sadhaka then. For this bhakta, for this brahmajnani, for this atmajnani, who has become one with the Paramapurusha, with the Paramatman, with the Parabrahman, with the Satchitananda Brahman. There is no duality. So, whatever now this person does is for the sake of the Lord, because now, like Sri Ramakrishna had told in that teaching that we read yesterday, that the stage has come that the devotee says, me and my Lord are one. Me and my father are one. Me and my mother are one. That is the stage to which this person has now evolved himself to be, or evolved herself to be, whosoever that person is. Now, how this person behaves otherwise, that now Sri Krishna is going to tell us in this 56th shloka. Sarvakarmāṇyapi sadā kurvāṇo madvyapāśrayaḥ matprasādādavāpnoti śāśvataṃ padamavyayam. Now Sri Krishna says, Sri Krishna has told us about the oneness of the jnana and the bhakti. First he got the brahmajnana. Now then this through the brahmajnana he got that supreme devotion, param bhaktim. And through that supreme devotion he realized the oneness with the Lord. Through jnana he know that yes, me and my Lord are one. Through bhakti he realized me and my Lord are one. Now what happens? Now Sri Krishna says, sarvakarmāṇyapi sadā kurvāṇo madvyapāśrayaḥ. Having taken refuge in me now, having taken refuge in me, now this person has given up all his me and mine. That Sri Krishna has already told that this person has given up his ego, this person has given up his powerful attitude, the arrogance, and vimucya nirmamaha. There is no me and mine in this person now. Everything is the Lord's. Everything is dedicated at the feet of the Lord. This person says, I don't have anything in my possession. Everything that I have is the Lord's. So Sri Krishna says that madvyapāśrayaḥ, having taken complete refuge in me, he has surrendered himself to me. This fellow now doesn't have anything to claim of his own. He doesn't have his ego. He doesn't have his anger. He doesn't have his arrogance. He doesn't have even his me and mine. He doesn't hanker after anything. He doesn't cry for anything. That's it. Everything is gone. That old self is vanished now. Now is the revamped. Now is the restyled. Now is the evolved self, which is all surrender to the Lord. That having taken complete shelter in me, sarvakarmāṇyapi sadā kurvāṇo, that doing continually all actions, all tasks whatsoever, taking refuge in me now. Matprasādādavāpnoti, and with my grace, what does he attain? What does sadhaka obtains? Matprasadat is through my grace, through my blessing, through my prasada. As my prasada, what this person obtains now? Śāśvataṃ padamavyayam. Now this person is going to attain that eternal abode. Śāśvataṃ padam. that eternal abode from no one can shake him, no one can dislodge him, because that śāśvataṃ padam is avyayam. It is indestructible. It is not that he goes there and then somebody tells, oh, here, earthquake is going to come. You have to vacate it. Nothing doing. That padam avyayam, that śāśvataṃ padam, that eternal abode, that eternal dwelling place that this person finally is going to land up into is avyayam, is indestructible, is unchangeable. That it is not like our ordinary earth, for that matter. Every time everything is getting changed. Today we see the fields, next moment there's such a concrete jungle coming up there, and then somebody tells, oh no, you vacate the place, I'm going to construct something more on this. So this kind of vyayam never happens in that eternal abode. Sri Krishna says in that the śāśvataṃ padam, there is existence forever. Because it is the part of that Satchitananda. It is the abode of that Satchitananda. This ever existence, absolute existence. It can never change. It can never destroy. It can never get decayed. So Sri Krishna says, this person keeps on working, surrendering to me. Now Sri Krishna has brought out an element of karma yoga also in this shlok, telling us again and again that a person can never abandon karma. That sannyasa part, that tyaga part is not for the karma as such. That tyaga part is for me and mine. That tyaga part is for egoism. That tyaga part is for my desires. My desire for lust and greed. That is the tyaga, not the karma tyaga. Karma can never be abandoned, Sri Krishna says. So, sarvakarmāṇyapi sadā kurvāṇo. All the time, every moment of the existence of that physical sheath, the activity will go on. Some or the other activity will go on. But now, this person has taken refuge in me. Sri Krishna says that madvyapāśrayaḥ. Madvyapāśrayaḥ. So having taken refuge in me, now this person happily keeps on doing all his activities, keeps on doing all his works. He is not bothered about it. He has given up his ego, he has given up his me and mine. Now all the work that he is doing is my work, Krishna says. He is not bothered. That ownership of the work is gone now. I am doing this. I know how to do it. All that attitude is vanished. It has got destroyed. So, Sri Krishna says, and then, once the person starts working in this manner, once the person really starts working, surrendering completely to me, through my grace, he obtains that eternal abode, which is indestructible, which is unchangeable. There is no one can ask him to get out of that place then. So this is the bringing in the element of karma yoga also equivalent to the jnana yoga and the bhakti yoga. So see, Sri Krishna is slowly bringing in this particular unity bit within all the different types of yogas. And Sri Krishna has said that in this process, that when the sadhaka starts proceeding towards attaining the Brahmajnana, he gets into that meditative mood also, dhyana yoga. So all the four types of yogas that Sri Krishna has you brought in this kind of unity, brought in this cohesive relationship of all the yogas intermingled together. Sri Krishna says all these four yogas, they are not different. The jnana yoga, the bhakti yoga, the dhyana yoga, and the karma yoga, they are all part and parcel. They are different manifestations, that's it. But what actually happens towards the end of that yoga, towards the end of that path, is attaining the same goal. So this is now a new teaching that Sri Krishna has given in this shloka about the oneness of karma with jnana and bhakti, and also with the dhyana, with the yoga as such. As jnana and bhakti are the same in their supreme state, jnana, bhakti and karma are the same in their climax. So ultimately it so happens that having got that brahma jnana, having got that parabhakti, now the bhakta, now this jnani, he starts working, completely surrendering to the Lord. He doesn't give up the work. Work he must, Sri Krishna says. But now the way this bhakta or the jnani so-called or the yogi so-called is working is totally different. There is no me and my involved. There is no ownership. There is the sense of agency. I am doing this is gone. Now instead of ownership, it is the instrumentality. That sense of I am the instrument in the hands of the Lord. Lord has asked me to do this. Again, Sri Krishna has brought the same teaching to us here. Along with his liquidation of agency, his jivahood is also abnegated. The concept of I am separate from all others, that is also gone. Because now it is sarva bhuteshu, he knows Lord is dwelling in all the beings. So my jivahood is different from another jivahood, that concept also has gone. Intense activity creates no weariness in him who renounces agency. So once that agency is renounced, once the sadhaka understands the fact, realizes the fact that I am an instrument in the Lord's hand, that the weariness of that one getting tired in doing all those activities, that tiredness also goes, that fatigue also goes. Now there is nothing but me working for the Lord. Lord having chosen me to do this work. That with that attitude, there is no tiring, there is no fatigue, there is no frustration, there is no dejection at all. His attitude of agency is responsible for that magnified feeling. He who serves the Lord thanks him and none else. He who knows that yes, I am working for the Lord, that person is always in thankful mood to the Lord, that, oh Lord, you have given me such a wonderful opportunity to do this work as your instrument. His ego is surrendered. Brahman, the pure consciousness alone, persists now. That is the only thing that is available, that is existent as far as the sadhaka's understanding is concerned. There is no me, there is no mine, there is no my family, there is no my friends, there is no my society. Only thing that is existing is the Lord, and I am that Lord's instrument. I am a pet in the hands of that Lord. The Lord has tied me with that ribbon and the collar, and may the Lord make me walk the way He wants me to walk. Make the mother make me walk the way she wants me to walk. Now what Sri Ramakrishna says on this. This is a very, very wonderful example, beautiful example that Sri Ramakrishna has given. To be ever engaged in karma is not the goal of life. You see, it is not the goal, constantly doing things that is not the goal of life, Sri Ramakrishna says. It comes as a part of life. It is only a means to attain godhood. Work is not our motive, basically. Work comes by side, as a byproduct. Since we have taken this birth in this body, we have to work. Sri Ramakrishna says work is not the ultimate. Work is not the ultimate goal of life. Work is just the means to attain godhood. Through work. Sri Ramakrishna says, don't give up work. Like Sri Krishna, Sri Ramakrishna says, don't give up the work. Work is the means to attain godhood. If you don't work, how will you attain godhood? If you don't work, how you will get Brahmajnana? If you don't work, how you will get that adorable bhakti for the Lord? Sri Ramakrishna says, work is not the end. Work is not the goal. Work is the means to attain the goal. Work done without attachment leads sadhaka Godward. Exactly what the Sri Ramakrishna is repeating Sri Krishna's words. That work done without any attachment. Don't say it is my work. Be an instrument in the hands of the Lord and do the work. You cannot avoid work. You have to being the means to attain the knowledge of the God, one must work. One cannot avoid work, Sri Ramakrishna says. But work done without attachment, work done with the understanding of I am the instrument, takes sadhaka Godward. Do not mistake the means for the end. Sri Ramakrishna cautions his disciples. Sri Ramakrishna cautions his devotees. Do not take means as the end. It is just a path you have to follow. It is a means to attain Godhood. It is not Godhood. Work is not the Godhood. Don't get attached to it. Don't get involved with all your ego, with all your sense of me and mine into that work. You are not doing anything. That work has come to you because you have taken birth in this physical sheath, in this body, in this frame. Next body, another work. Next body, another work. So work will keep on changing. But work will never go away from you, whichever body you are into. Till the time the body exists, work has to be there. And doing work in detached manner is the key of reaching Godhood. It is just a means. It is just a means to reach the Godhood, to get the God knowledge, Sri Ramakrishna says. The road to a town is not itself that town. Now, if I have to go from Bangalore to Calcutta, I have to travel some road or rail track, or maybe some kind of, if I'm going by flight, the airspace. But Sri Ramakrishna says this road is not the Calcutta. It is just, I have to travel on this road. This road will take me to Calcutta. This road will take me to my destination, but this road is not my destination. It is a means to reach the destination. See how beautifully Sri Ramakrishna has explained this, the reality of karma and attaining the Brahmajnana or attaining that bhakti. It is just a road. It is just a way. It is just a means to attain the destination, the ultimate goal. The road is not a goal itself. The work is not a goal itself. Through work we attain the God. Through work we become one with the God, like Sri Krishna has explained to us. You get jnana, you get bhakti, and through karma, again, you attain the Lord. So that is kind of bringing in all the yogas together, the unity of all the yogas that Sri Krishna has brought in this 56th shloka that we have read today about the karma yoga also. The karma yoga, the aspect, how karma done in non-attached manner takes one towards the Lord, takes one towards the final destination. And slowly Sri Krishna is taking us towards moksha, is enlightening us on how to reach moksha through all these different kind of renunciations, different kind of tyaga, different sannyasa. So that was 56th shloka, and next we are going to read will be how should we conduct ourselves, understanding the implications of the jnana, the bhakti, the dhyana, and the karma. How we should work ourselves, how we should conduct ourselves in our lives, so that we finally reach the final destination of moksha, of liberation, of nirvana. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.